Recent headlines like "Why More Women Are Choosing to Stay Single Now" and "Craving Freedom, Japan's Women Opt Out of Marriage" suggest that marriage is increasingly at risk globally. This claim is supported by statistics. In the U.S., the median age for first marriage has risen from 20.1 for women and 22.5 for men in 1956 to 27.1 and 29.2 respectively by 2016. Worldwide, 89% of the population resides in countries with declining marriage rates. Dinah Hannaford, an associate professor of anthropology at the University of Houston, and her colleagues sought to explore this trend beyond the U.S. media narratives. They conducted ethnographic research, documenting the lives and marriages of women globally over several years, sometimes decades. As anthropologists, we have a deeper context and historical perspective to understand these changes, said Hannaford, co-editor of the book, Opting Out: Women Messing with Marriage Around the World. The researchers identified several factors driving women away from marriage, including infidelity, greater career opportunities, and the security of living with family. Historically, marriage has often not benefited women, and they are now seeking alternative solutions. With new opportunities available, many are choosing to pursue fulfilling lives without marriage, Hannaford noted. The study included women in Barbados who chose not to remarry after divorce, despite societal pressure and a high regard for marriage among their peers. Anthropologist Carla Freeman focused on Black families, the majority in the country, which are primarily matrifocal, with unwed mothers often serving as heads of households. In contrast, white women in Barbados are perceived as symbols and guardians of respectability, with most expected to be married. Freeman followed 3 white Barbadian women for decades, some since their early marriages, all of which ended in divorce, with 2 citing infidelity as a factor. Liliana, one of the women, noted, "I see more professional women choosing to be single because it's difficult to find faithful partners or intellectual equals. As women gain empowerment, they no longer tolerate infidelity. These women find purpose through their children, extended families, hobbies, businesses, and social justice initiatives. While they experience feelings of loneliness and frustration, they remain committed to not remarrying." Freeman observes that the economic vulnerability of divorce, along with feelings of loneliness and social marginality, enhances their reliance on and appreciation for their networks of kin and female friends. Interestingly, these women embody the independence and matrifocality characteristic of their Black counterparts. The work explores women who never married, those who divorced or became widowed and chose not to remarry, and women who sought to enhance the rewards of marriage for both partners. For instance, some strategically marry husbands who work abroad, allowing them to maintain the respectability of marriage while avoiding daily obligations. Anthropologists often focus on lineage and marriage, overlooking the significant role of friendship in people's lives, Hannaford noted. Her team also discovered strong connections to women's natal families. In many societies studied, women preferred to stay with their families rather than move in with husbands, trusting that their families would not abandon, cheat, or exploit them. Hannaford emphasizes that the work does not commend women for opting out of marriage. Rather, it serves as an invitation to consider what we may have overlooked as anthropologists by treating marriage as the norm and a natural outcome.